Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make these keto fajitas with chicken and beef. Hello, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Let's get started on these fajitas. The first thing I'm going to do is make the seasoning mixture for our chicken and our beef and for our vegetables. It's just going to season all of our the good stuff for the fajitas. So I'm going to start with 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder and a half teaspoon of cumin. So we're just gonna stir that up, and that is our seasoning for our fajitas. So now we're gonna get our meat prepped. I've got 2 big chicken breasts. So these take not as long to cook, I'm gonna cut them in half lengthwise. I'm gonna start with the fat end of the chicken breast closest to my knife, and I'm going to hold my palm. I've also got my cutting board. I've got a kitchen rag under it so it doesn't move around. And I'm going to lay my palm flat on top of the chicken breast, and I'm gonna put my knife here, and I'm just going to, with a sharp knife, just cut down the middle lengthwise to make 2 smaller or thinner chicken breast cutlets, just like that. So I'm going to do that with my other chicken breast. This just makes them so much faster to cook, because these are chicken breasts in America, or I don't know, wherever, everywhere, are just huge. You might as well call them turkey breast. There we go. I've also got, so that was 2 large chicken breasts. Each one was probably 8 ounces. I've also got 1 pound of flank steak. So with this flank steak, you can see that the grain of the steak is running this way. So when we go to cut it after it's cooked, we want to cut it this way so it's more tender. Right now I'm just gonna cut it in half this way, just so it's easier to cook. So now we've got 2, they're about the same size as our chicken breast, and we've cut it this way, but whenever we go to cut it after we cook it, we're gonna cut it against the grain. So our chicken, we've got our chicken ready, we've got our steak ready, so now I'm going to season the chicken and the steak with our seasoning. Okay, I gave my hands a good wash because I was touching chicken breast. So I'm gonna use our seasoning, a spoon, and I'm just going to generously season both sides. Or actually, right now I'm just gonna season one side, and then after I put them in the skillet, I'll season the other side. Okay, we've got a large skillet here over medium-high heat. So we're letting that heat up. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of avocado oil. And we're gonna cook our chicken first. Swirl it around the pan. And now we can add our chicken. And this may need to be done in 2 batches. We want to cook them on both sides until the internal temperature is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go ahead and season the chicken on the other side as well. Okay, these are ready to flip, and oh man, they look fabulous. Yum, yum. That's some good looking chicken breast. So we got our chicken all ready, and it just looks so good. We've got it resting on this plate. And now we're going to cook our steak. So these are gonna cook for just a few minutes on each side. I'm gonna season the other side with some of our seasoning. Okay, our steaks are ready, so I'm gonna put them on the same plate as the chicken so we can cook our vegetables. Skillet is hot. It's got lots of seasonings already in it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add in about 1 small to medium onion that we've sliced thin, and I've got a red and a yellow bell pepper here. So I'm gonna also add the rest of our seasoning from our meats. So I'm just gonna cook these until they're soft. I'm gonna scrape any of the brown burnt bits from the bottom of the pan because that's gonna give these vegetables so much flavor. Okay, we've got our vegetables ready, and now I'm going to cut our steak and our chicken. I'm gonna cut it against the grain, so our grain is running this way. I'm gonna cut this way. And that is looking perfect. Okay, put this on our vegetables. I'm gonna cut the chicken. And our fajitas are ready. You can serve this with cheese and sour cream and guacamole on some low-carb tortillas, or you can just eat it just like this, which is what I'm going to do. So let me get a bite of these beautiful vegetables and some of that delicious chicken. Look at that. The vegetables are perfect. The chicken is so tender and it has so much flavor. So good. For another easy Mexican inspired keto dinner, check out this keto taco pie. It is really easy and super delicious. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.